Kate Garraway is keeping herself busy with work amid her husband Derek Draper's ongoing coronavirus. The Good Morning Britain presenter, 53, hurried into a taxi outside the Global Radio studios in London following her morning show at Smooth FM on Tuesday. The broadcaster climbed into the waiting car, wearing a stylish leopard print dress and toting a large tan leather shawl. The mother of two didn't fail to make a style statement with the matching leopard print scarf over her eye-catching midi dress. She completed the look with tights and classic black Chelsea boots which had a chic strap detailed by the Kate completed the look with a long beige neck and a protective face mask. The presenter returned to Smooth Radio in September 2020 and told fans of her show, "Things are still hugely challenging and a long way from being normal, but I'd like to think that this will give Derek yet another opportunity to hear my voice as well as many of the songs we both love." Kate has been unable to see her ailing husband, 53, since Christmas as he continues to recover from. The doting mother of two has been at her partner's side constantly since he was first hospitalized with the potentially deadly virus in March 20. She revealed on Good Morning Britain that her ITV employers had given her leave after she found herself struggling to cope. Kate said, "I haven't been able to see him, Derek. I haven't seen him since Christmas." Hess back in a situation now looking at strangers and masks. I think that's a situation for everybody who's got someone they love in hospital at the moment. It's not. The mother of two explained she decided to take some time off from GMB after not feeling well following. Kate said, "I've taken some time off. Very kindly ITV have given me some time off. I hadn't been I think it might have been one of those things where chickens had come home to roost after a long year that we've all had, haven't we? I took some holiday leave at home because I know holidays are controversial, literally within the four walls. I had a lot of sleep and a bit of medicine and feeling much better." Kate admitted she is finding her current situation really tough because it feels like there is no. She explained, "It's tough. It's also the same for people in care homes. When you're someone like him who is dealing with unconsciousness problems and trying to emerge, I can't help but fear that it's not help. There is no end in sight to that and that's really tough." In September, Derek passed the grim milestone of becoming the longest patient battling coronavirus in hospital in the UK, with doctors telling Kate that Derek's infection was the highest they had seen in a patient who had lived. Reflecting on her last hospital visit with their two children Darcey, 14 and William, 11 in December, she admitted the family reunion was heightened with emotion because they saw how Derek had been ravaged by the. "It was very heightened with emotion, because Hess very changed," she told. "So all the routines that went normally do, it was one of those moments that it was so wonderful but also it amplified how sad everything was and how different it is. But it was still fantastic, and we're very grateful to have had that opportunity." While Derek no longer has coronavirus, the disease has left him suffering from multiple health conditions including diabetes and holes in his heart and lung. During one of her darkest moments, Kate was told her husband may never come out of a coma amid his ongoing. Derek has regained minimal consciousness from his medically induced coma and while he has not been speaking, he heartbreakingly mouthed the word pain in October last. Kate noted that returning to work on GMB and hosting Smooth Radio has provided a welcome distraction amid her personal crisis. A timeline of Derek's coronavirus battle. March 2020, Kate revealed she and Prince Charles had got relatively close at the Prince's Trust Awards on March 11. Charles was diagnosed with coronavirus and she said, "Around the 29/30th of March, I came in and said to Derek, he said he had a headache, numbness in his right hand, and was struggling to breathe. I rang Dr. Hilary Jones and tried to get through. He said put me back on. I think you need to call an ambulance." Derek, 52, was taken into hospital on March 30th and remained in an unresponsive condition. April, Kate and her children isolated at home after she displayed mild symptoms. Kate said, "Derek remains in intensive care and is still very ill. I'm afraid it remains an excruciatingly. I'm afraid he is still in a deeply critical condition, but he is still here, which means there is hope." Kate said, "The journey for me and my family seems to be far from over as every day my heart sinks as I learn new and devastating ways this virus has more battles for Derek to fight. But he is still here and so there is still hope." That month, Kate and her family took part in the final clap for carer. She said, "I'll never give up on that because Derek's the love of my life but at the same time I have absolute uncertainty." On June 5, Kate revealed Derek is now free from coronavirus but continues to fight against the damage inflicted on his body. On July 5, Kate revealed Derek has woken from his coma but he remains in a serious yet critical. On July 8, she announced she would be returning to GMB, after being urged by doctors to get on with life during Derek's. She added that Derek had opened his eyes after waking from his coma, but has been told his recovery could take years. On July 13, Kate returned to GMB for the first time since Derek was hospitalized. On July 28, Kate revealed she'd paid an extra emotional first visit to Derek, and admitted she's frustrated by his slow. In August GMB viewers that Derek was still with us, but it was awaiting. On August 19th, Kate revealed she celebrated Derek's birthday with their 2 children, and described the day as challenging for her. September. At the end of September, Derek reportedly becomes the longest surviving patient with coronavirus after spending 184 days in and out of intensive care. Kate reveals Derek has lost 8 stone during his battle. The presenter announces she is returning to her smooth radio show so Derek can. On October 30th, Kate reveals that Derek has spoken for the first time in 7 months, saying the word pain to his wife, who watched on in tears over FaceTime. Kate says a day later that her husband no longer needs a ventilator to breathe. November, Kate reveals her family car has been stolen and latest body blow to her family life, as kind-hearted fans offer their cars to help. She says she feels physically sick at the prospect of facing her first Christmas with. December, the GMB star tells viewers it is her dream to visit Derek on Christmas. She also reveals she missed 2 weeks on GMB after her children were exposed to the virus, but thankfully she and the kids tested negative. On December 17th, Kate has an emotional conversation live on GMB with 2 nurses who treated Derek when he was first admitted to Whittington Hospital in North London. On New Year's Eve, she reflects on a calamitous Christmas without Derek, as her house was flooded and she struggled to get a food delivery slot until her pal Emma Willis stepped in to help. January 2021, Kate revealed she and her children got to visit Derek in hospital over the Christmas period, and it was the first time her family had seen him since he was hospitalized. She also says she's banned from seeing him due to new restrictions introduced during the government's February. Kate reveals she is unsure how much Derek will ever be able to recover following warning from doctors that he may never wake from his coma. Advertisement.